Exactly. Hello. Welcome to Carla Just Being Me. Um, John will be joining us. He has to go pick up his beer as usual, and then he'll be here. I don't know where anybody else is, Vicky, which, oh well, they miss out. They can watch it on replay if they want. Or it could be that people just haven't gotten the message or they're getting ready for the snowstorm that's coming through certain parts of the Midwest. How are you doing today, Vicky? Oh, and the reason he didn't answer our messages is he had the ringer off on his phone. Something I'm very good at doing. Well, I was hoping more people would be here because I sat and did research for the last 2 hours about prisoners on death row's last meal requests. Some of them are hilarious. Good. I'm glad you're doing good, Vicky. I am too. Um, some of them are like huge smorgasbord type things, all the way down to a man named Victor Frieger, who was put to death in Iowa, asked for olive, one green olive only. That still had its pit in it. He was asked, "Hi, Wahoo." He was asked multiple times if he would like something else to go with it, and he kept turning everything down except for the one olive with a pit in it. And after the execution, when they went through his pockets, say, "Hi, Crystal." "Hi." The pit from the olive was still in his pocket, and there is a possibility. It might be a rumor, it might be an urban legend. Nobody knows for sure, but there is a possibility that he was even buried with that olive pit. Hi, Crystal. Hey, yes, yes. You can. Mommy's trying to do a live stream here. I thank you for your kisses, but I can't talk and have you kissing me at the same time, baby girl. Okay, down. And then there was a gentleman in India. I couldn't spell his name, so unfortunately, I don't have it written down. Hi, Crystal. I don't see you in the chat. Why don't you join us? Oh, you're saying hi. I'm sorry, Wahoo. I'm not all with it today. Yes, that was Crystal Moon. Wahoo says hi, Crystal, wherever you went to. I don't know. Okay, there was a gentleman in India who asked for two peanut butter cups and a Coke. No more, no less. I said, some of these are pretty strange. Then there's a got gentleman, Carl Simmons Jr. Hi, Laney. Carol, Gary Carl Simmons. Just so you know what we're talking about today, Laney, we're talking about from the simplest to the most outlandish death row inmates' final meal request. Okay, Gary Carl Simmons ordered two different styles of pan pizza, 10 packets, which was the equivalent, I guess, of 5 pounds of Parmesan cheese, 10 packages, which turned out to be 10 cups of ranch dressing, a family-sized bag of Doritos, two strawberry shakes, 2 pints of strawberry ice cream, And then he also asked for extra jalapeno peppers and a bunch of other stuff like that, you know. And in case anybody wants to join me, either by voice or voice and video camera, there's the invite link. I'm more than happy to have some of you come up here, tell me ones that you've read about, or, you know, base your opinion on what I'm reading. Saddam Hussein. It's disputed whether he asked for a Western style meal or he was also offered some kind of rice and chicken, but he declined everything. Um, then there was a man with the last name Reiter who had steak, potatoes, and some kind of vegetable. I don't remember. I didn't get it written down. And one slice of pecan pie. He ate everything, left the slice of pecan pie. When the prison guards asked him why he left the pecan pie, he was saving it for later. Now, how, if that is your last meal, are you going to eat it later? Somebody explain that logic to me. Make it make sense, because it makes absolutely no sense to me. And I'm trying to see, I got my whole list of nuts, so I'm trying to. How about this one from John Wayne Gacy? Fried shrimp, a bucket of KFC chicken, 1 pound of strawberries, and French fries. For a man that did so much damage to so many people in so many ways in his life, I'm where's the John? I'm surprised that he didn't ask for something more outlandish. Where's the John link? Oh, the join link? It's right. The join link's that. Oh, wait, that's Discord. Sorry, that's Discord. Let me fix it. Just a minute. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm still learning how to run this. And here for anybody that, yes, he was a pig, Laney, and that's putting it very nicely. There's the join link for anybody who'd like to jump in here with me, put their mugs out here, or just their voices, or both. Now, I'm sure everyone that's in chat right now is old enough to remember one of the most horrific terrorist bombings in this country, in Oklahoma, done by Timothy McVeigh. He was executed in Indiana, and his last meal, thank you, Vicky, was 2 pints of mint chocolate chip ice cream. I think they should have served it to him boiling hot, but that's my own opinion. And then there were two gentlemen in different parts of the U.S. that asked for a communion wafer or um, an actual Last Supper. You're going to speak about Raymond Ferdinand? Uh, I didn't hear about Raymond Furness. Would you like to come on, lady, and please tell us about him? Because I know nothing. Hi, John.
What I tell you when you called? Darth Iggy now. I killed John Lindy.
Oh, and
I
his
grabbed
last
his liver and yanked it out of his body and showed it to him before he died. Then I took his body
question,
over.
we're talking about um inmate prison inmate's last meal. What would yours be?
Um, am I allowed to say it?
Yeah.
The
Well, yes.
warden's the warden's pussy.
I thought it was the warden's wife.
Well, yeah, the warden's wife's pussy.
It could be a female warden though nowadays.
I'm not gonna get political. You're not gonna drag me down that route.
Good. I'm just saying that it could be. Um, if anybody wants to, please come and join John
Wait a
and
minute,
I.
you went quiet on me. I'm not sure
Maybe
if
I
it's on my
really
end or
want to
yours.
hear, huh? It's not
I
on
said
your
you.
channel.
No, no. I said
And
your end or mine.
you're undermining what?
You went quiet. That whatever you said before there. Yeah, I couldn't hear you.
I, your kitty ears to get cleaned.
Yeah, that
It
I didn't
said
hear
to
either.
anybody
Maybe
listen to.
YouTube is muting you. I don't know. In fact, let me just go back
Oh,
over to the stream. It'll
okay.
just be a
Raymond,
few seconds late. Let me put the
Raymond
sound over on there.
Ferdinand, according to Lamy, Ferdinand requested that his last meal be distributed among other inmates. That also goes along with um, a gentleman. I I am very sorry. I wish I remembered his name off the top of my head, but I don't. That um, asked that his last meal be a large veggie pizza given to a homeless person. So, on the day of his execution, many people brought pizzas to homeless shelters in honor of his last wish. And then there's a gentleman named Odell Barnes. He didn't want a last meal. When the written request for hi Roman, on the written request he wrote it said last meal and then his request justice, equality, and world peace. So I guess even some red rummers, murderers, can get by with 10, find something good to do at the end of the day. Yeah, that black kitty's name is Roman.
Yes, it is.
You
That's
missed,
Roman. He's. All right, I'm trying to bring the chat up on my other monitor because I can't have, you know,
right?
the Streamlabs
He,
and you know,
you missed a
the
cameo by Crystal.
the woes of a YouTuber.
Oh, man. You're going to have to go on my channel to bring it up because I'm only streaming on my channel today. And here she
The,
is again.
oh, I see how it is. You'll see my cat and raise me a dog.
I didn't raise your dog. She just jumped up here. Huh.
Well, so did he, to be
Okay.
fair. Oh, that's funny shit, though. That really is funny shit.
And something I found very interesting when I was watching all these different videos about last meals is in Texas in 2011, they did away with offering a special last meal.
Oh, I can see it over here, but damn it, I need my other eyeballs on. Okay, see, I gotta learn how to use this
Yeah, that'll
shit
be
too.
nice. I'll put it on the stream.
Now you're being funny.
Ha. Anyway, um, there. Can you see the chat now, John? Yes, I'm being a smartass. Payback is a bitch, let me tell you. There was a gentleman named James Edward Smith who lived in Manchester, England. They refused his last meal request because he requested dirt. There was another gentleman that requested shrimp, eggs, and milk, which was refused by the medical staff because he had anaphylactic shock to all three of them. And when he was asked why he ordered them, he said, yes. He said it was because he would rather die from an allergy attack than be executed. I would say that's selfishness to the very frickin' end.
Okay, let me bust in just real quick for a second. Um,
Mhm.
the audio issue was on my end. I think I've solved it. I kind of figured it would be. It's the Bluetooth connection with the headphones. I mean, yeah,
Ah,
it's got this is a power wire. It's not a wire to the speaker port.
well, I know my headphones, if I plug them in, I automatically lose Bluetooth.
Damn it. You know what?
In Louisiana,
Screw it. If these things are
it
gonna
was
be a pain in the
customary
ass.
for the warden to eat the last meal with the inmate, but that ended in 2006. Isn't there now a limit to the last meal request cost or items being requested within reason? Yes, Wahoo, there is. Now I'm getting an echo. Thank you, John.
Sorry, I can't really help that one too much, but at least I can hear you now.
Okay. Oh, the echo's gone. Cool. No, it's not. Anyways, guys, the echo's coming from John and not mine.
Yeah, blame Iggy.
But Yahoo, yeah, the
Actually, wait a
amount.
minute. No, we 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 blame Amanda. No, Nancy. We
She's not
blame
here.
Nancy. That's okay. We'll
She's
blame
not
her
here.
anyway.
Okay.
That
Anyways,
reminds me.
yes,
That,
Wahoo,
I
the
got a clip. I
dollar
got a clip.
amount and the type of food does vary from state to state. But any food that is not in season, which one inmate uh, had ordered all different kinds of vegetables and fruits that were not in season. John, Lainey wants to know what kind of camera you're using.
Shit. Jez wants to see me get close to it and take my eyeballs off.
David,
It's an EMEET is the brand name. I don't remember the exact model number, but I can look on where I ordered it from Amazon and find out for you.
okay, John,
Yes,
we're I'm getting complaints about your echo.
you what now?
Complaints about your echo.
Oh, it's not the cameras. It would have to be the microphone. Let me pick
Well,
that motherfucker up and move it over here and see if that helps.
testing one, two, three. Nope. Maybe you can turn your microphone off right now.
Well, I suppose I can do that unless I want to say something. Yeah, I guess that's.
Okay. Is the echo gone? Yep. It was picking up on John's microphone. Yeah, one man tried to order stuff that you could only buy overseas, like in Europe. Another one was trying to get all different kinds of fruits and vegetables that were still in season in Hawaii, but not on the mainland. And because of cost and everything, obviously those were eliminated. Um, I think the average now for last meals is like $60 or $70 for the whole thing. I know my camera isn't that clear because I can't afford to buy one, and it's just the camera on my desktop. But my PayPal is in the thing if anybody wants to help me get a better camera. Local Echo on. Cute, John. Real cute.
That's a joke that had to
Um,
be typed because back in the old BBS days, that's how it was. If you wanted to see what you were actually typing, you had to turn your local echo on. And if the echo was already on the system that you were typing to, then you would get double each character at a time. So that's what it looked like.
oh, geez. That seems like a pain in the butt.
What can
Hey,
I say? It was the 80s.
not much. A man in Louisiana, they didn't give his name, but a man in Louisiana ordered a birthday cake for to be for and to be given to his former cellmate. The reason for it is he was being executed on his former cellmate's birthday. Camera, I mean, no, something. Oh no, I didn't take it as an insult, Lainey.
If I can reply
Sorry,
to that
guys, I
real
didn't
quick.
offend. No, I didn't take it as an insult, Lainey.
No, well, nor did I. But this camera was just under $50, and it is capable of broadcasting in 4K. Of course, my system can't quite handle that far, so I think it's broadcasting in either 720 or maybe 1080 tops. But
Oh,
since you
okay.
asked, I'll send Carla a link to that camera. I don't use the microphone on the camera, so I can't verify the quality of that. But yeah, I got a decent camera.
Um, Wahoo, I'm not sure. It wasn't in any of the videos that I watched to get notes for this. Um, what states, or if any, still have the wardens that eat the last meal with the inmate? But yeah, that is kind of clear. Is kind of clear. It is nice.
By
I
the way,
found
you
John
see me
Wendy.
look this way, and I just like nod. Then I'm acknowledging the chat and agreeing with whoever said something.
Okay. I found manufacturer's choices on Amazon. That's cool, Lainey. My problem is I have 10 grandchildren and the winter holidays are coming. Christmas is coming. So, and I'm on a um, limited budget because I'm on retirement Social Security. So I need to weigh whether I want even $50 to go towards a camera or and maybe miss one or two of my grandkids for Christmas or be able to send each of my grandkids something for Christmas. That's how my life rolls. Okay. Now, I know, unfortunately, we remember Ted Bundy. He didn't request anything for his last meal, so he got a medium rare steak, eggs, hash browns, toast, milk, and coffee. Because that was the regular, that's what the default last meal was in wherever he was at. Um, a gentleman named Tory Davis refused to order anything because he said that it wouldn't be his last meal, even though he was being executed 12 hours later. Oh, Lainey, I'm sorry you couldn't have children. I have five children, four children-in-law, 10 grandchildren, three grandchildren-in-law, and my fifth great grandchild-in-law is due basically any day. So I'm excited to be a great grandma.
That makes me think of that one Bill Cosby joke, if I may. Push him out, shove him out, way out.
Yes, sometimes, believe me, John, for women it feels that way.
No, no, no. He was referring to his wife giving birth, and he
Oh,
was
I know.
there as the catcher, since he was forced to
Yes,
watch. Well, hey, you should be forced to watch. Why do you think I never got anybody pregnant? I ain't no damn dummy. I don't want to see that. And I've seen autopsies happen. Okay, trust me, I do not want to see the beginning of life because I've already seen what happens after death. So, no thanks.
well, it's not mandatory that the father goes in with the mother into delivery, but the dad had fun making the child. He should suffer right along with the mother in the delivery.
I
He said it is
100% agree
suitable.
with that.
But I'm fine, Crystal. I'm over here going, ooh, and she's got to come because mommy's got to be hurt. I'm fine. What? Come on. Yes, I'm fine. Oh, yeah, yeah. I tell you, I love Crystal to death. I am very grateful that she is my sidekick and my protector, but there are times that she carries it too far. Crystal, what? Okay, mommy, look, mommy's got her earphones on and talking. So sit, Crystal. Good girl.
She's the only
Yes,
other
Chris.
being in the room. She thinks you're talking to her. That's
Well,
dog mentality.
I know that, but at least she listens to. They're not actual technical sign language um, commands, but commands that I've developed over the years, and at least she listens. The thing I found most fascinating about Ted Bundy is that he defended himself in a Florida case, and while his fiancee was on the stand, he said particular words and legally married her on the stand right there. I didn't know that. That is interesting.
I didn't
Did
either.
that
What
mean
state
that
was that in?
She said in a Florida case?
Yeah, you're right. My reading comprehension is not up to current blood alcohol standards, so.
Get when my kids were young, I would tell them to finish their meals. It would be their last meal. Oh, nice, Wahoo!
Um, yeah, remind me to tell you guys about the babysitters that I had and the results of their actions. Because those are events I actually still remember.
And then Adolf Hitler and Eva Braun, Braun, their last meal was some type of pasta. But like I said, there's people that go from having one single omelet, one single with the pit in it, to when they used to be able to get carried away, to a person that ordered enough food that would feed 12. And the strange thing about that, he ate half of it. Wahoo, did I ever tell you my oatmeal story? Hi, Lisa. How you doing? Going to be careful if I ever have to get on the stand. Yeah, especially in Florida. Ted Bundy's wife got pregnant, and it was assumed that somehow he got her pregnant during a regular visit.
I don't know how that could work,
Okay,
but I mean, after they were married, he could have
well,
gotten a conjugal.
not necessarily. My thought, here's my thought. He somehow got a glove from medical and used his hand to put his semen into the glove and snuck that to her. So all she had to do was put the glove in and turn it inside out with her hand, and then the little guys could go swimming.
There's only one problem with that line of thinking is that sperm are light sensitive. Out
Well,
once
yeah.
they are outside of the body, if they get exposed to like natural light or even unnatural light, as far as I know, it will kill them. So I mean that could be a problem. But it
It,
could they could he could have used a black glove. Who knows? A very opaque one.
and it's not immediate. It has to be exposed for over 2 hours, John. For them to.
Okay, fair enough.
Mom made
But still, I
oatmeal.
mean,
Cousin refused to eat. I'm sorry, what?
well, I was going to say it would take out some of the weaker ones, that's for sure.
Right. Okay, Lisa says, Mom made oatmeal. Cousin refused to eat it. When she made her delicious fried chicken, he got a bowl of cold oatmeal. Boy, did he gobble it up fast. Another story about oatmeal. My mom couldn't stand it. They had oatmeal for breakfast. She wouldn't eat it. This is back in the late 1930s. So, for when they came home from school for lunch, there was a bowl of cold oatmeal. When everybody sat down for dinner, there was a bowl of cold oatmeal. Her grandfather happened to come over the next morning when they were having breakfast. He ate her cold oatmeal for her. And my
And
grandmother
I think I should make it clear for anybody that I mean I know we deal with older audiences that probably do get this, but just in the case a younger person sees this later on, it was the same bowl of oatmeal, and they didn't have microwaves back then to be able to reheat the shit.
exactly, exactly. And they didn't even have instant oatmeal back then. Minute oatmeal. It was all the old oats that had to be cooked on the stove for what is it, 5 minutes or something, which is the oatmeal I actually prefer. So what's everybody up to on this sunny, cloudy, snowy, rainy weather like by all of us? It's cold, extremely windy. When I say cold, I mean it's in the low 30s with the wind chill in the mid 20s. That's why I'm streaming this afternoon because there was no way with me just finally getting over the cold and my hubby gets pneumonia real easily that we were going to go out and work today because after I get done with this, it would be a good idea if I watch our winter jackets. Yes. But then by midweek, it's supposed to be 60 something again. If we
Yeah,
repeat the
it's supposed
over
it. I think it rained earlier today. I mean, at least that's what my back was telling me. But when I when Katina checked the forecast, she said somewhere between 5 and 6 it's supposed to start again. And I'm loving life right now. But I
well, are
did
you
still have
still
a
gonna
half a pill left, and I took it. I took it, and no fucking
are,
regrets.
are you going to still stream this afternoon?
Yes, I just don't know exactly what time. Um, I'm thinking maybe. Wait, now what time is it right now? 3:37. Um, that might be a little later than I expected. I was thinking 4 o'clock, but might be 4:30.
Well, I don't. We can wrap up here if you want to get ready to.
No, no, it's no, 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 no. And yes, I'm finger wagging at you.
I'll finger wag at you too.
Hey, in your giggy with a wow wow brush.
I need to change the ceiling bulb, but my spotter is sleeping. Okay. Growing up, Wahoo says, growing up, we had one thing we could choose not to eat. Mine was my father's spaghetti sauce. It was like pink water. I still had to eat the noodles, which didn't bother me. Well, okay. When I grew up and I carried this on with my children, if an adult filled your plate and you couldn't eat it all, okay. If you served yourself, you had to eat everything on the plate. But if one of my children turn off your, okay, he turned it off,
I
Vicky.
did.
If
Shut up, Vicky.
if one of my children did not want to eat what myself or my mom prepared, they were always welcome to a peanut butter sandwich. No jelly, but a peanut butter sandwich. And part of the reason for that is I to look at me now, you wouldn't realize it, but I am a recovering anorexic. So I had a lot of issues around food, and I wanted to make sure that my children didn't. I mean, never sent them to bed without eating. Without eating dessert, yes, but without eating a meal, no, because that was done to me. And um, when I was young, and I had a very hard time for very, very long time of looking at food as a control issue.
That's
To enclose
100%
the,
understandable.
did you know enclosed ceiling likes to take different bulbs? I just learned that. Teensy tiny print on the box says for enclosed receptacles. No, Lisa, actually, that would make sense because light bulbs heat up. And if you put in, say, a regular 100-watt bulb into something that's enclosed, you're going to get meltage and possibly a fire. But I
The only
don't see
difference is
where,
the LEDs. LEDs tend to not get hot. The old style bulbs, yes, they definitely do. I mean,
yeah,
why do you think I got a fan on when it's like, 40 degrees outside? I mean, it's not right now, but this bulb puts out a lot of heat. It heats this room, believe it or not.
yeah, we don't, we use energy saving bulbs, so they don't really put out a lot of heat, which is great because in the summer, all we have is a small window air conditioner in our living room. But my house is With the basement's only 904 square feet. So, hi, Beverly. Thanks for coming on. How you doing?
Hi, Beverly, darling. How are you today?
Hey, John, question. You are keeping your can out of camera range, right? Like you're supposed
I'm
to?
I'm sorry. What was that? I couldn't.
Are
I
you?
didn't quite understand the question.
I asked if you're remembering to put your can out of camera view so you don't get lazy on my show and have it in camera view on your show. No, I can't see. That's why I'm asking you. I only see like this big of a screen.
I'm drinking the 12 ounces right now. All of the 25 ounces are down in the fridge. They a lot shorter. The tall boys stick up a lot higher. So
Right.
I'll just drink 12 ounces,
Well,
and
I
if I
would
need to
ask.
use a 25, I'll put it over on that desk. Sorry, Roman, you're making my hip hurt. Don't you at me, asshole. You know when I got this cat,
Good
he
one,
he
Wahoo.
literally fit in the palm of my hand. Look at this fat bastard now. He has got a primordial pouch that'll fucking. I could not feed him for days and he'd be fine. Not that I would ever do that. I'm not cruel. I love my cats. He's my baby. He really is. He truly is my baby. But he's got a primordial pouch. And a very large one, I might add.
Okay. Vicky, I see you say you're doing good. You go to the doctor Tuesday. Wish you luck. What are you going to the doctor for?
Not that it matters. We still wish you luck.
If you don't want to share with all of us, that's fine. But I'll keep you in my prayers and wish you good luck. I have a cat that got so pudgy that I called her Little Bear Cat. Aw. My cat I had as a kid, his name was Tuffy. From the tip of his nose to the tip of his tail, he was almost 3 foot long and he weighed 27 pounds.
That sounds like sneaky.
I agree with you. I agree with you, Wahoo. Doctors don't bother me that much. But yeah, an undertaker surely will.
Hey, I mean, the Undertaker has like
Oh,
been doing like podcasts and stuff, so it really kind of humanizes him. Even though the character was, I absolutely loved that character. The person, but I can't say a whole lot because I've never met him in person. But just some of the things that have come out about him in the last couple years since he retired. But the character, I latched onto that. That was 100% right up my aisle.
okay. Lainey says she's getting carpal tunnel and trigger finger surgery tomorrow. They can operate while I'm away. Oh, I hate to tell you guys this, but I'd love to be in that operating room. I guess they're doing a nerve block. Good luck. I hope it works for you. And kept with Beverly. I've got a physical tomorrow. I also have another appointment on Thursday, but I know from Beverly and other chats that she's doing a lot. Oh, you're getting eye surgery, Vicky.
And yes, I know I was muted. That's why I just mouthed it.
Hi, Sharon. And you can take your 76 degrees
Be nice. Be nice.
and send some of it up here. It's
There you go. That's better.
in the low 30s with wind chills in the mid 20s.
Carla, you're not gonna like this much either,
Eh,
but it's 62 here in Baltimore. But we expecting rain, and trust me, I can feel it. I'll trade you the warmth. I'll trade you the warmth for no threat of fucking rain.
no, no. I can dress up so my joints don't hurt. Dress in layers so my joints don't hurt so much when it's rain. That was yesterday here. Oh, was it miserable? We were supposed to get snow down here too, but luckily it's gonna pass. It's staying closer to Lake Michigan. I'm really concerned about a lady who has been apprenticing under me and in my coven now for 6 or 7 years. She has MS and she lives in the city of Chicago, not that far from the lake.
Lane, I wish you all the best.
I
I really do. I truly, truly. I mean, that's one thing I say this a lot, but the community that we have, whether it's here, my channel, KDZ's, KFAR's, um, KCC, Credence and Mikey, this is a very caring community, and I mean, we got a savage sense of humor, which I'm totally thrilled by, to be honest. But damn, I mean, the level of compassion that is shown by everybody in the community, I can't believe it sometimes. I think about it, when I'm not online, and I'm just like, this is so awesome.
John, I'm sorry, everybody. I need to go recycle water, so I'm going to leave you in John's hands. I'm really, really sorry.
Oh shit! Now she done really fucked up. I'm joking, Carla. I'm joking. I don't have the tools that she's got. Like, I can't post stuff to the screen and whatnot. But it's probably better that way because I could be obnoxious. Y'all know that. Oh well. All right. Let's let's see what everybody's got to say in here. Shit. But you know what? I'm gonna come out and say it here while I'm thinking of it. Um, Carla has been so wonderful to me behind the scenes. So she gets a lot of credit. She is due a lot of credit for everything that she does, to help my channel out. And I couldn't ask for someone better. I really couldn't. She makes a lot of the thumbnails that I use. Actually, she makes most of them, unless it's like one of the generic ones that I've got. What?
What did you
Shit, she's
say?
back. Everybody play cool. And yes, Carla, I know that you're going to go back and rewatch that. And I hope you do, actually.
Yours, because mine has a microphone in it, and I'm not. I would be no, I'm not doing that. Aunt Beverly, you have to go under anesthetic. Oh no, on Tuesday they want to check an ulcer I have. Ah, to have to go on for you to have to go under anesthesia again. I feel so bad for you, Lainey, Vicky, Beverly. You'll all be in our prayers. The dreaded S word. We had a skip of snow here in central Wisconsin. I wish I had even a skip of snow. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, here we go.
Oh,
64 and
I do need to.
sunny
Well,
here.
I'm gonna make an announcement. I am gonna make an announcement later when I do go live, but the members only that's gonna be on my channel, the like deeply personal one, is probably gonna be put off for a couple of days, but I will get it done, so don't worry. It's just that the shit that went down last night kind of threw a monkey wrench into more than just that. It like just set me back. I'll deal with it. I'm a Gen Xer. You know how I roll.
Lainey says this is a great community, caring so much and not a lot of rules. There are some others that are great, but they frequently say they may that maybe drunk people are having a diabetic low. Yeah, that is very rare. And they would have a fruity smell to their breath, not an alcohol. Oh, John was sucking up? Okay. So obviously he did something wrong again. From Sharon. Wishing everyone good luck with all the medical things going on with them. Oh, by the way, I was supposed to go for an echo stress test on my heart because I'm still having chest pains. But I just wrote to my doctor today because I've been keeping real close track of when I'm getting them. And I have found they're when I'm most stressed or going into an anxiety attack. So I think it has more to do with my anxiety levels than my heart. So I asked him if we could please cancel the echo stress test because I've had two of those. And the last one I passed out from. Congratulations, Vicky. Oh, I'm working down to quit. I was gonna go cold turkey, and my doctor told me because of all the stressors in my life, which this show is not one of them. This is my uh, that I should taper off. So I am doing that. NYCP NPC. I'm sorry. How you doing today, buddy? And once again, somebody please come and join John and I. It's open, whatever you want to talk about. We can even, on this channel, politics are not off limits as long as everyone is respectful to each other. If you start getting disrespectful, I will give you a timeout for a short time. A second time, it'll be a little bit longer time. The third time, you and I are going to have, whoever it is, and I are going to have a talk on the side.
Honestly, I'm gonna come out and say that I prefer not to get political. Um, I'm a mixed bag personally, even though I mean long red hair, black fingernails, eyeliner. You can kind of guess some of them, but not all of them are lean towards that direction. So that's why I consider myself more like in the middle. But I will have a respectful conversation with anyone about, those topics. I just prefer not to broadcast them, so to speak.
Well,
Especially considering today's, political climate, because somebody can go like absolutely ape shit if they want to.
well, very true. I'm talking more about um, will rulers be above? No, Lisa. I mean, if
Yeah,
y'all
fuck that
prefer
noise.
not to talk about political stuff, I'll respect that. John, I'm echoing. Turn off your mic.
I will. I just want to say one more thing. What the fuck would just slip my mind? Give me a minute. Let me try to think of it again. You derailed my train of thought. Damn it.
That goes for me too. If somebody is lacking food and your food banks are low, I can't send you much, but I will send you something to help you get some food on the table.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean,
My two biggest concerns,
as
that is my biggest concern.
financially
That's my
stressed as we
biggest,
are, I will do the same thing.
I mean, I have my PayPal link in there. If someone wants to donate funds anonymously and write in the message for those who need help, I will not touch a penny of that money and make sure that it goes to someone in our chat who needs help. A good example is I know everybody here knows Nancy, even though she does work. Uh, she is struggling right now for food. She went to her food bank last week and got maybe half of normal. Um, so that is a person we could, you know, try and help.
Yeah, I mean, we joke around with Nancy. She's good people though. The fact that she can take a
She
joke,
is,
give some back, I love that about her. I really do. So, if we can help her out, I'd be more than happy to do the same thing Carlos says. I would. I'm not joking.
I mean, even if we could, the, the smallest amount you can donate on PayPal is $2. There's 7 of us in the chat now. If we each donated $2, she got her food stamps the other day. Thank you, Vicky. I haven't seen her, so I didn't know. Excellent. Okay, that erases the rest of what I was going to say. Yeah, she's been quiet on Discord for a couple of days. We usually talk almost every day on Discord, but she hasn't been answering.
Yeah, and you know what? A lot of people know that I have a very Klingon sense of honor. Um, I will make the same promise. If somebody wants to send me something to put towards helping somebody in the community out, that's where it's gonna go. It's that won't go into like upgrading the computer or anything like that. Just say that this is what it's for, and that's exactly where it will go. I promise you that.
And one other thing I'm going to touch on because I have a grandson who is an active army is that you please pray for all military personnel, both here and abroad, and their families, because many of them, and most of them, they got paid partially October 15th and have not seen a penny since then. So if you could please keep all of our military personnel and their families in your prayers that they have enough to meet their necessities, I would really, really appreciate it. Thankfully, my
And
grandson is single.
and I'm not calling out any political party on this because they're all guilty in some way, shape, or form. But this is bullshit. You take care of people in need. That's what Americans are supposed to do. When the fuck did that change? Sorry for the rant, but I had to say it.
No, that's okay if you wanted to rant.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Okay, let's find something more happy and uplifting to end the chat on. Unfortunately, I put away the singing um, Halloween tree. Instead, I should just keep that out and have that on my videos.
Lane,
Very,
I
very true.
agree.
I agree. 1000%, Lainey.
I agree because I've had, a lot of experience with military members. Um, a lot of family have served. Some that I didn't even know existed, I found out they had served. But also, many of my friends have served. That means a lot to me. And you are 100% right. But also, greatest country in the world, and there's people starving in the streets with nothing but a piece of fabric over their head on a cold night. What the greatest country, my ass. Sorry, that was rant number two. At least they weren't long rants like I can do.
So I'm sorry, guys. I am looking for um a funny cat dog video. Okay, I found one. I'm doing a cat and dog because we some of us have cats and dogs, like John. Some of us have dogs. Some of us only have cats. Sorry, turned it off. Let me try this again, guys. I'm still trying to figure out how to work this part of it.
Carla, that's part of the charm is the technical difficulties. Trust me on that one.
I know. Wait, I put an extra word in there. Okay, this is 15 minutes, but we won't. I'm able to. Um, Let me try this again. Okay, continue streaming. Okay, everybody can see this. I blew on a spider to shoo him away, but I think he got high.
All right, I just spoke to Katina real quick. Um, she's out doing the grocery shopping because that just ain't happening for me today. But she's out with Susan, which means them two are blonde as hell right now. I told her I might be live streaming when she gets home, so she's like, "That's okay. I won't have many bags when I get here." So it is what it is. But yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know I pulled up Paisley from Kitchen Court Chats. When I was talking to her, I held the phone up over my mouth so nobody could read my lips and see what I was saying because I know how the internet is. But y'all like the back of my phone case? I think those stickers are adorable. Anyway,
Can't get a bid like the others do. I don't out yet, but at least we can see it, right? You guys can see the kitties and the puppies.
yeah, I saw the video. I thought it was cute. And I'll go ahead and mute myself again. Oh
George
shit, I've seen this
Brown
one. I've seen
would
this one
drink out of the
here.
club water.
I've seen this happen at my house. The a
Mom,
fucking 85-pound pit bull was terrified to walk past a 15-pound cat. I have seen it.
all right, guys, we'll watch about another minute of this because I don't, unless you want to sit here for the whole 30 minutes that this compilation is of, and I'll save it for the next video and try to work it out better.
Hey, palate cleansers are always a good thing. That's I mean that's why I do them myself. I mean, especially after Thursday's fucking video, which I
Oh,
still need to go back and edit.
holy cow. Still having tussling with each other.
Uh-oh, I know what's about. Yep, I saw that coming. I know that look in a cat's eyes. I know that look. Also, Carla, did I send you the picture of Bray and Max? Because if not, I will send it to you. It's probably the cutest thing you'll see today.
Yes, yes,
I did
yes.
send it? Okay. I thought I did, but I couldn't swear to it.
Okay, guys, that's gonna be that's gonna be our stream for today. Thank you all for coming out and having some fun with us. I hope you enjoyed the little bit of knowledge that I gave out. Now, what I'm going to be doing is just like today, the stream will be for anybody that wants to come in and chat with the audience, chat with me, chat with John. If John's here, he better be here. Uh, um,
Hey, y'all,
or if you just
y'all heard that,
wanna,
right? I just got served.
oh, you'll get served all right. Anyway, and I'm gonna be today was just a one-off because I happened to be home today because of the weather. I'll be streaming again on Thursday evenings at 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. And while I'm not going to get into body cams, I'm not going to get into courthouses, none of that kind of drama. I'm going to be bringing you some weirder stuff of life that people have done or people have said. They think they were fine by doing it. So I think she's custom keeping during greetings and Mikey's chat around her food time. uh, sorry, Shadow Cat, for throwing food time off.
But
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and John,
I love how you said that. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and this asshole
we'll
over
see
here.
you again soon.
Oh, I love that. I
Exactly.
love that because I don't count as a
Peace
lady or a
out.
gentleman. Every everybody take care. Thanks for
All
joining.
right.
Um, I'll go live sometime this afternoon here. I just don't know the
Thanks for the
exact
warning.
time yet, but I will put it up. I will put it up.
See y'all later. Have a good one. Be safe out on the roads with all this horrible traffic. Peace out.